Hello Pisces and welcome to January 2025. I hope all is well with you. I hope you've had a fabulous December. This is for you if you are Pisces, Sun, Moon or Rising. It's also for you if you just come across the reading, take a fancy to it, you're more than welcome to take it. So, should we get straight into it? Don't forget this is a general reading, so just take what you need, leave behind what you don't. It's not everything's going to be for you. But we're going to use these lovely Light Seer tarot cards to get our general energy, our general theme for the month of January. So let's have 3 cards that can help us to see what's going to be happening for us this January. And when I say January, I do realise I'm a little bit late. Excuse me. Hiccup. I'm a little bit late, so just take it for the next 4 weeks and see how that works for you. So 3 cards. Right, we've got the 8 of Swords, self-imposed restrictions. We've got the Page of Swords, new ideas, new ways of thinking. And we've got the 2 of Pentacles. So finding balance, juggling, finding balance in the situation. So this month for you, Pisces, could be one of trying to step out of those self-imposed restrictions and finding new ways of thinking, new ideas, new things that are going to help you to move forwards in a clearer way, and just to helping you to find that balance and that good flow for the month of January. So I've got the Rider-Waite cards here. We're going to look at our recent past energy, see what's been going on, then we'll get our current energy, our future energy, and then we'll go back to the Light Seers Tarot to look at general advice and guidance for us to how best to navigate the month of January. So Pisces, what's been going on with you in the recent past? Okay, oops. Right, we've got the 9 of Swords. We've got the King of Pentacles. The Queen of Pentacles. The Death card. The Fool. And the Magician. So we've got a lot of very powerful cards here in your recent past. 9 of Swords is all about stress, anxieties, things that keep you awake at night, that you first thing when you wake up in the morning. It's, just having a really stressful, anxious time about a situation. Then we've got the King of Pentacles and then we've got the Queen of Pentacles. So they are richest king and queen in the pack. They are the power couple when it comes to finances, when it comes to making smart financial choices, when it comes to manifesting finances, the things that you need towards you. So I think very much in your recent past has been maybe stress related to finances, or how you're going to bring to manifest that towards you. But because you've got the King and Queen of Pentacles, I think they are really great advisors. They are really great role models, because the King and Queen of Pentacles really know how to live in that abundant state. And don't forget, it might not be finances that we're talking about here, because a pentacle can be anything that you can spend, anything that you can put your that's earthly. So, health, money, career, home, relationships, anything tangible. So it may well be that you have been figuring out ways to draw that abundance to you, because we've also, we've got the Magician below there, and he's about manifesting and bringing the things that he needs into existence. So I think, very much your recent past has been about about shoring up your abundance in some way. and hopefully getting yourself into a positive state of alignment, because I always think the Queen, she's the Queen manifester. She's in a real high vibrational state. She does the things that make her feel lifted, that make her feel positive, in order to draw all that positivity and that abundance her way. We've also got below the Nine of Swords, we've got the Death card, and that is brand new beginnings. And so maybe, you know, you've had an enforced new beginning, or you've really felt like you've needed to have this new beginning, and you've actively, you know, given yourself a new start, a new way of doing things in some way. Sorry, my brain's just like, I got 3 million things flying through it at once with this. I'm actually thinking that, you know, it is more of an actual choice you've made, because we've got the Fool, and he's stepping out into he's taking a leap of faith. He's setting himself off on a new journey, and he's in control of it, because he's decided that he's doing it. And I actually think that the Death card is in your control. It's something that you have decided to end an old way of doing something and start doing it in a completely new and different way. And you're taking that leap of faith. You're really just throwing yourself out there, just seeing where things go. Trying to keep things simple and just going with the flow. And then we've got the Magician next to that, and the Magician is all about manifestation, about also having the tools that you need to get the job done. So, you know, I think it's a bit of both, really. And this, being under the Queen of Pentacles, I think, you know, your manifestation powers are really high at the moment. Hopefully you're getting yourself in alignment in order to draw the things that you want to in life. So you're putting yourself out there and making things happen, putting your energy into things, so that, and in a positive way, in order to draw the things that you want back to you. It's a really exciting, you know, recent past, despite the fact that you've had that, you know, the Nine of Swords. It is recent past energy, as is this Eight of Swords, I think, because it's in, you know, the Eight of Swords in our energy, our theme for this month. I actually think that's past energy. I think it's something that you've really worked through in your recent past, and the self-imposed restrictions that you've put upon yourself are starting to lift, because you've taken that leap of faith. You're really pushing yourself into doing something in a completely different way, and knowing that, you know, to do that, you've got to be in that higher vibrational state. You've got to be, you know, in manifestation mode, and you know, it's really going to make a big difference in your life, I think, Pisces. Right, we've got the Emperor's just popped out there. I'm not taking those, because I've just literally thrown those. They're not for you. Okay. Let's find 2 more cards for our top line of current energy. So our general theme for the month, the card that's in our current energy place, is the Page of Swords. So new inspirations, new ideas, things starting, or being brought, you know, some news which will give you new ideas, new inspirations, a message from somebody that's going to really inspire you. Let's have a little bit of a look what we've got here. So we've got the Emperor to start off with, and he is about taking charge, taking control. And I think you are really starting to take control of your life. Next to him, we've got the Devil. And then we have got the Knight of Pentacles. Let's have the other 3. 3 of Pentacles, Ace of Cups, and the Hermit. So current energy, the Emperor, you starting to really take control. But the thing to remember is to try not to let our old ways of being, our lower vibrational behaviours, emotions, thoughts, drag us down and keep us tied to that old way of being. Now the Devil card is, I'm going to put my finger there because it's got naked people on it. That Devil card is all about our shadow side, about the things that we do that keep us tied to a negative way of being. It may well be coping mechanisms, things that we use that aren't potentially that great for us, that we use to deal with when things get tricky, that maybe hold us back and don't allow us to move forward. So that can be negative behaviour, negative self-talk, self-sabotaging, and I think that is it, rather than, some of the other things that the devil can represent, such as, excesses of drugs, alcohol, gambling, whatever. I think it's, maybe you are feeling a little bit fragile at the moment, and it'd be very easy for you to fall into those old ways of coping with things. And looking at the negative side of things, those lower vibrational ways of being. So, maybe it's a bit of a heads up to you to just try and, you had all this positivity and manifestation power in your recent past, and maybe the up of that is starting to fade, and you sort of feeling the energy get a bit lower, and so maybe it's time for you to really just to find ways to try and lift yourself and bring yourself back into that positive frame of mind. We've got the Knight of Pentacles there, and he is the only knight that's not moving. Knights are all about moving forward, about taking action, about just plodding ahead, moving forward. Well, some of them don't plod. The Knight of Swords, he flies ahead, but the Knight of Pentacles, he's really considering what he's going to do with his pentacle, how he's going to spend his pentacle, how he can get the best use out of his pentacle. He's really thinking about him and being considerate about it. And so, this energy at the moment feels a little bit stagnated, even though you've got the Emperor card, which is obviously about taking leadership and taking ownership and moving forward. We've got the Devil in the centre there, that's just sort of creating that bit of a blockage, that's maybe making you second guess a little bit and maybe doubt yourself a little bit and think in a more negative way, which is then making you potentially be a little bit more overly cautious about how you're going to, where to put your actual energy and what you're going to put your energy into. And, that's making you a little bit overly cautious. So we've also, underneath here, we've got the Three of Pentacles. And the Three of Pentacles is under the Emperor. The Emperor is about leading and taking action, moving forwards. The Three of Pentacles is about collaborating with others to create something amazing. In the picture we've got an architect, we've got a mason, we've got a man of God creating this beautiful place, this spiritual building. Excuse me. But it's taken all three of those people to actually bring that to life, to bring it, into reality. And so maybe you are needing to look to others to help you to move forward. You don't have to be alone. Emperors generally, they're the boss man, the leader. He's making the choices, but actually, you do still need people. We still need people. It may be that you've got the ideas, you've got the strength and the energy to move it forward yourself, but it's always going to be better if you've got other people with you, some different input, some different ideas, bringing something different to the table to help you move forwards. And maybe that'll help free up that energy, and by being able to say things out loud, maybe you're not going to stay too long in that devil energy of negative self-talk and maybe a little bit of self-sabotage, because you've got other people around you talking about it and helping you to move onwards with something, whatever the task in hand is. Again, something different for everyone. For some people it's going to be relationships, other people home, work, whatever. But whatever it is that's going on in your current energy, I think collaboration with others, other people, not just any old people that maybe, have got something useful to bring to the table, and just taking some help and advice, and just even just general chat from those people to help you to push forwards. We've also, under the Devil, we've got the Ace of Cups. Now the Ace of Cups is a potential for love and for happiness. And yeah, I'm just going to go with those two simple things. And I think with the Devil, we can talk ourselves out of that, because love and happiness is the highest vibrational thing that we can actually do. And it's like the complete opposite to that devil energy. So I think maybe you need to, you know, try and embrace any opportunity, anything that comes your way that is going to bring you that potential happiness and joy that, you know, you might be lacking at the moment in your life. And maybe again, just trying to lift your own vibration, doing the things that make you happy, do the things that bring you joy. And, you know, it doesn't have to be anything expensive, anything elaborate. Just simple things do that sometimes. Dancing around the house, you know, putting your music on, having a nice shower or a nice hot bath. Just, you know, giving yourself some time, some love and attention, and just grabbing every opportunity that comes your way of ways to lift yourself and to bring yourself happiness. So under the Knight of Pentacles, under that careful consideration, we've got the Hermit. And the Hermit is all about looking at your shadow side. So the story of the Hermit is he goes off into his cave, he goes off to contemplate and to look within, and to really work on his self, and then to bring his wisdom or everything that he's learned back down the mountain to share with others. So it may well be that you might have to start looking within in order to help you to move forwards with your pentacle. Maybe it's going to involve you looking at your shadow side a little bit deeper, looking at why is it that you are behaving or thinking the way that you are at the moment. And just maybe taking a little bit of a closer look at that and trying to get to the bottom of it in order to help you to get through it and stay in that more positive place. I'm sorry, just drawing up to that Page of Swords, you know, that new way of thinking, that new way of new inspirations. So, you know, by looking at your shadow side, by embracing your shadow side and just moving through it, feeling it, moving through it, and coming out the other side, is going to give you some inspirations and light bulb moments where you're really going to be able to move forwards. Maybe this Three of Pentacles energy of this collaboration with others are going to bring you new inspirations, are going to be the bringers of those light bulb moments, those inner revelations, inner inspirations, which will then help you to move forwards with your pentacle, whatever that is for you. Okay, so Pisces, let's find some cards for your future energy. Oops. Moving into calmer shores. See, we've got the man on his boat with his family in his boat. He's got choppy water here and he's moving into this smoother water, this calmer water. So mentally, you're going to be feeling in the future in a much better frame of mind. And it's got, you know, that's only going to be, you know, better for you, isn't it? Again, into a more positive way of thinking, and easier way of thinking, easier, more gentle on the old mind, which is, like I say, it's not a bad thing. So let's have 2 more cards and then we'll have 3 clarifiers. We've got the 6 of Cups. We've got the Ace of Swords. We've got the Queen of Swords. We've got the 10 of Swords. And we've got the 7 of Swords. Okay, so we're moving into calmer waters in a mental capacity. We're moving into a better place, a better frame of mind. Things are going to start settling down. Then we've got the 6 of Cups, which is about ancestors. It can be about nostalgia. It can be childlike nostalgia. And then we've got the Ace of Swords, which can be, again, that flash of inspiration, new ideas, new inspirations, starting to see things clearly. So I think this Six of Cups is all about your childlike way, you know, a childlike way of looking at it. I think it's about simplifying things. And so, you know, when we're children, we look at things in a really simple way. I like that. I don't like that. As an adult, we've added all these layers on top of everything, haven't we? On our thoughts and on our, you know, we've been conditioned to behave and to think in a certain way, and then everything just starts getting really complicated because it's got lots of other things attached to it. But as a child, we look at something and we go, "Do I like it?" Or "I like it." You know, it's as simple as that. And I think, in order for you to start seeing things in a real clearer, sharper way, I think maybe you need to look at things in a simpler way and not have stuff attached to it. So, you know, things, other conditioned things and thoughts that we have about something attached to the thing that you are currently doing. So, you know, may well be that you're looking to get another job and, you know, you're maybe putting things in the way, blockages in the way of why you can't do it, because, you know, you've built all this conditioning and these thoughts up and about the situation throughout your lifetime, and now it's made things more complicated to get a new job than it has to be. You know, it's simply, I think you need to look at things as, you know, this job looks good. Do you think I'd like that? Yes, I'd like that. Right. Then don't be thinking about all the reasons why you can't do it. Just look at the thing as it is in a simple, clear-cut way and move forward with it from there without any added interference from your thoughts and experiences from the past. I hope I've made that clear. I don't know whether I explained that well enough. But I think, you know, moving forwards, I think, yeah, just trying to keep things simple and not let your past experiences invade choices and decisions and happiness in the current time, because, you know, that's been and this is now, and just keeping life simple, choices simple, and coming at it from just a fresh perspective, a simple perspective of looking at things with fresh new eyes. I think we got there in the end. Okay, Queen of Wands. She's under the Six of Swords. So Six of Swords is moving forwards. It's a card of momentum, moving towards clarity, a better mental frame of mind. And the Queen of Swords, and she's moving forward. She's a wand, so she's taking action. So, you know, hopefully you are, in this future energy, you are actually being the instigator, taking action to move towards your place in the sun, because she's got her sunflower here, which is obviously a nod to the abundance of the sun. And she's very confident. She's, you know, she likes to plan things. She's being a female, she's very introspective. So, you know, before she takes that action, she likes to make a plan about it. And I think, you know, you are moving forward in a really deliberate way, moving into a better mental place, because of the things that you have done, the action that you have taken. And that's very empowering, isn't it? You know, if we do things for ourselves and we help ourselves to move forward in a more positive way, that's really empowering, and you know, and I think that's a really good foundation to build on. So, you know, your movement forward in this future energy is you know, really empowering for you. I think it's going to have a real knock-on effect. So we've got this Six of Cups, this childlike way of looking at things, this simplistic way of looking at things. Underneath it, we've got the Ten of Swords. This can speak of endings. It can speak of relationship endings, swift relationship endings. It can speak of, you know, endings of any description. But I actually think this is a swift ending to the way that you have made decisions in the past. I think you are starting to really just take things for as they are, rather than relating it to stuff that's happened, you know, nostalgia things that have happened in the past. You are looking at things as they are in front of you in that simplistic way and making a choice based on that. So I think the ending is to hanging on too much to the past and letting it bleed too much into the future. So we've got as well there, we've got the Seven of Swords, and he's a thief. He's just stolen all those swords from that army encampment there. But he's not just that. He's very strategic. He's had planned his little plan of attack there, and I think that's for you. Is what it is, because it's under the Ace of Swords, about finding clarity, about seeing things as they are, in, you know, for good and for bad, because don't forget, swords are double-edged. But he's really, you know, I think he's planning. He's doing more planning moving forward, and anything that he is doing moving onwards is coming from a place of planning, of strategy. It's not by accident. I'm just going to have one more card on the end of there. Not that one, because that one just accidentally fell out. Oh, there we go. Oh, we've got the King of Swords. So you're using your knowledge, everything that's up here. You're using your head rather than your heart, or your negative past emotions or connections to the past. You're really using your head, you're using your smarts to help you move forward, finding that clarity, taking a strategy, and you're using the knowledge that you've got to push yourself forwards in whatever it is that's going on into this calmer place, these calmer waters. So that's amazing. You know, you are there's a lot of swords in this this future energy, but the positive swords are about using your head, about really making smart choices, making strategic plans, seeing things as they really are, and just using the knowledge that you've got to really help you push forwards this month. I'm just drawn down to this Two of Pentacles here in your energy for general future energy, and yeah, she's finding balance. She's finding balance, and she is bringing her life into balance. And that is brilliant. And I think, you know, using your head, making a plan, making a strategy is only going to be beneficial. So, right, let's find 3 cards for you, Pisces, to give you some help and advice moving forward through the month of January. We have got the Nine of Swords in our past energy. So double Nine of Swords in your past energy. We've got the Fool. We've got double Fool. And we've got King of Pentacles. And we've also got King of Pentacles. So this is like, when you get double cards, I always think it's like the universe saying, listen to me. So Nine of Swords, you have been in a place of stress and anxiety and worry. But you know, you are going to get through that. We've got it's followed straight away by the Fool. About taking a leap of faith, trusting yourself enough to let go, to keep life simple, to move forward in a really easy way, simplistic way, and not to let life overcomplicate you, overwhelm you. Just take a leap of faith and move away from that stress. Then we've got the King of Pentacles, keeping your vibration high, keeping yourself in that abundant, positive vibrational state so that you can manifest and bring towards you everything that you need, or you want, or you need. And, you know, that could be health, wealth, stuff, whatever. And just making some smart financial choices this month, I think, is key. Using your head. And just trying to bring back some balance into your life in some way. So I hope that's been helpful, Pisces. I'd love to know in the comments. Again, a like, subscribe is always a winner. You know, it helps me to grow my channel. It helps you to find me again. in the meantime, have a really great month. Yeah, take care, and I'll see you again sometime soon.